Hello, my name is Lucas, this is a Bit of Lit, and I'm here to talk about Book Lovers, written by Emily Henry. This is not a book that I would have ever picked up for myself, but my girlfriend bought it for me for Christmas, I believe. I read it quite a while ago, but I realized that I never made a video about it. So she's also the author of People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read. This is a romance novel about a publisher who is kind of a bigwig and lives in the city with her sister, but they decide to go on a vacation to a small town and do small town things to kind of have that Hallmark experience. She's I guess a type A personality, always on the go, needs to make lists in her mind and be in control and that kind of thing. Then she meets this guy who's an editor, and of course they fall in love. But at first, it's enemies to lovers kind of story. And I would say that it's pretty well written, I suppose. I suppose the steamier parts of the story, shall we say, were my favorite, because I think this was well written. I can see why people would like this genre, or at least really like this book. But I don't really like witty banter in novels. I think it's annoying. And this is full of witty banter, all kinds of witty banter, especially from the main character. But of course, the male lead is quite charming in that way. He's always got the right thing to say, you know. So yeah, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea because of that. I don't really, I feel like it works better on film or in person, right? When you're talking to someone, witty banter, but when you're reading it, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I guess because I know that it took time to write it, I'm just thinking, you had all day to come up with that. Of course, on film or on TV, they also did, because those have to be written, right? But it's kind of constantly moving. You can imagine yourself in that position, whatever. Better, at least I can. It doesn't necessarily feel, as long as you have good actors, feel like, oh, it took you all day to think of that. But, and then of course in person, you always remember the right thing to say the next day. But, I mean, it's good fun. Gets quite steamy at times. And I suppose some people really love the enemies to lovers trope. It's not really for me, but I do see why people would like it. I thought it was well written. It's just not my cup of tea. What do you think? Have you read this book? Goodbye.